Here at Liberty Square Group, we have a massive collection of political posters and pictures that cover our walls. In these videos, we hope to share a little bit about these pictures and look at some of the themes and stories behind them. The image shown here is a propaganda poster for women's right to vote. The image shows a working class woman in choppy seas struggling in a rowboat while a man coasts easily above her in a sailboat with a sail marked votes. The poster is entitled Handicapped as it is referring to the uphill, unfair battle women have compared to men when it comes to voting, although the sail could have been labeled any number of things. The choppy waves are symbolic of the rough journey women have to endure. The man in the picture looks at ease, laying back and grinning with his eyes closed. Either he is oblivious to the distress and hardships the woman is facing, or he just doesn't care. Shown here is a Democratic ticket for the 1856 presidential election with James Buchanan running for president and John Breckinridge as his vice president. The ballot also contains a list of electors as well as their district information. Additionally, the bottom is signed by who I believe to be the person who has cast the ballot. The ballot itself contains drawings of the candidates, which is helpful especially because many voters may have never seen the candidates before. This 2008 campaign poster for Hillary Clinton has a different feel to it than the average campaign poster. As her answer to Obama's Hope poster, this statement image is large, colorful, and impactful. It also includes only one word, Hillary, portraying her as a kind of one-word celebrity like Elvis or Madonna. This is bold, simple, and the only word necessary. The lack of the word Clinton on the poster is also interesting, as it distinguishes Hillary slightly from her husband's administration. There is an air of newness brought about with this poster. Furthermore, the rays beaming from the candidate herself resemble light rays seen in a sunrise, can allude to a new morning or a new hope, something that both Clinton and Obama were trying to capture during this election. This poster of freelancer Munira Ahmed is reminiscent of Barack Obama's Hope posters from 2008. It was actually done by the same artist, Shepard Fairey. Thanks to an inspirational campaign run by the 44th President of the United States, the red, white, and blue color scheme, along with this form of animation, have made this format and Fairey's art style synonymous with optimism and hopefulness. Ahmed, who has become an outspoken voice against President Trump, is pictured here with a hijab made of stars and stripes, symbolizing inclusion and an overarching theme that she's American just as any other citizen is. The combination of the color scheme with the serious and powerful imagery here makes an iconic statement that is used at women's marches everywhere. This 1911 Birth a Boy poster was used at the women's suffrage movement in California. The bright and vibrant colors help draw attention to the message Votes for Women, which is concise and straightforward. This would have been helpful as a poster on the streets as it catches people's eyes and is our message. The image itself is a suffragist in front of the California Golden Gate, with the sun setting behind her. The sun lines up with her head to make it look like she has a halo. Pictured here and the picture before this is a poster of Ted Kennedy during his first campaign. The poster in the classic red, white, and blue color scheme shows a young Ted Kennedy with the slogan, "He can do more for Massachusetts." The slogan is positive, it's catchy, and straightforward. Some background on this election. Kennedy was facing an uphill battle. He was untested and inexperienced going against the nephew of the U.S. Speaker of the House at the time. This is Ted Kennedy's 1980 presidential run poster. It's simple and straightforward, with his name, the year, and a picture of himself. At this point in his career, Kennedy was an established senator whose accomplishments and reputation preceded him. The red, white, and blue color scheme, met with only the basic information, made this poster simple yet powerful. Interestingly, the poster does not have the word president, simply the year of the election. Another poster from Ted Kennedy's 1980 presidential campaign. This one has the words "to sail against the wind" in the bottom left corner. This is a metaphor for achieving something that is unlikely to succeed or fight an uphill battle. Kennedy was facing Jimmy Carter in the Democratic primary at this time, and maybe this poster was addressing the underdog persona Kennedy had adopted. It could also be alluding to an idea that Kennedy would not kneel to a challenge, but instead of run from it, face it head on, i.e., sail against the wind. Furthermore, it is well known that the Kennedys sailed in Cape Cod quite frequently, so it is entirely possible that this metaphor was chosen on purpose as an intentional tie-in to Ted Kennedy's life. The poster itself has a watercolor American flag and a shaded Ted Kennedy in front of it, which is, like the previous posters, simple, symbolic, and powerful. Finally, pictured here is another campaign poster for Ted Kennedy's 1980 presidential run. Similar to the last poster, this is very simple and straightforward, featuring the candidate's name, year running, and a picture. This picture is more of a silhouette than the last. The choice of blue coloring could be significant, as Kennedy was running for the Democratic nomination when these posters were made, and obviously the Democratic Party color is blue.